Hi guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. We are back with our weekly podcast. We've had a wrestling podcast this week, and we are back to our regular programming. How are you, boys?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are we sure?
I slept
sure.
for most of this week.
Yeah.
I mean, literally most of this week I've been asleep. I don't know if I've just not been well again or what. But...
Well, it doesn't help the fact that we messed up on Tuesday. We did mention it during our wrestling podcast. We were supposed to do a stream on Tuesday, and me and Link both fell asleep, which is unlike us. But hey-o.
Yeah, I normally fall asleep after we start the stream.
You do, yeah. That's when Link normally does his sleeping during streams.
Hit go live.
And then he's like, okay, boys, I've hit go live. Night.
Your problem now.
Yeah, our problem now, we're going, okay, that's fine. I can click end stream for YouTube, but on our end, I can't click end stream for Twitch. Okay, right.
Just changed the title to sleep stream.
I did that the other week when you were asleep. It was just me and Thub in chat, and I was just like, hey, Thub, I'm just sleeping or something like that. Which is like, I think there's actually a game. Which is quite apt. What we're talking about today. But before we do that, we've had lots of wrestling this week. Now we do our updates on where we are with the draft score, boys.
Yes.
Yes. So, previously, we had... Oh, hang on. Stop. Pause. I did it just. It was just going to run away from me. I was on 97, Pete was on 87, and Link was on 132. A nice
32.
lead. But this week... Peter scored 11. No, he hasn't. Peter scored 8. Link has scored 11. And I've scored 13.
Look at you.
Nice.
Come on, you boys. That is literally because Damian Priest managed to score me 4 points for this week.
Just 4 points
just
in
for
one
me.
match.
What a man.
That's mad.
But that does leave the scores with Pete on 95. I've broke the 100 mark at 110. And Link is on 143. So currently 33 ahead of me. Which
4
is...
points from one match because it was at the pay-per-view there. That's pretty wild.
We'll take it. I'm doubling down, but Pete also did have MGF scoring points this week, which was good for Pete.
Hopefully there's going to be a few more of them coming. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, his first points of the season, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. I reckon there could be a cheeky little 3 points coming up, perhaps sometime soon. Winning the title back.
You've definitely got 2 points coming soon because he's got a match on the pay-per-view next weekend, doesn't he? So,
yep.
2 points coming from that. I dare say, yeah, it won't be long until he's back in the title picture.
Yeah.
Or a
Can't
title picture.
A title picture. Well, there's so many on AW. It makes their life easy to get free. So
just have his own one.
Just invent him a new one. Yeah.
But
the MGF title.
Before we get to what's on the thumbnail and the title, I got to ask you boys a question that I heard on a podcast today. From whose podcast was it?
Don't know.
It was Arthur and Italian Batch's podcast, and I cannot remember the life of me for the name of their podcast, but it's quite good. So one of them is got a degree in law, and one of them's got a degree in astrophysicist or something. Pretty cool. They both turn sort of mainstream YouTubers, but they asked the question: is there such thing as a what's the thing? Is there such thing as a I forgot the word now. Is there
probably then?
Is there such thing as a selfless deed? Good deed. Selfless good deed. So yeah. So one that doesn't fill you with anything.
Yes.
Go on.
It's something that you do that's nice for someone else that you don't tell anybody else about. Usually something you do for your kids. That's normally a selfless thing. That's a selfless good deed.
But I'm going to caveat that if the second that your kid starts smiling about the good thing that you've done, do you not think that fills you with goodness, which then makes it does? Yeah, that's not a purely selfless thing.
Well, what about when you clean their dirty, used underwear?
Right, a kid
That's a selfless thing.
A kid coming out of crappy pants, and you're giving them fresh pants. Promise you,
that's not a selfless thing.
They're going to be pleased, which is going to make you pleased.
You're not pleased.
Afterwards,
you're not pleased. You're still dealing with that. They're running around happy and running around in happiness, and you're carrying around a bag full of crap.
Why are you still carrying it? Is more the question.
Just go put it in a bin. Where
No,
else would you put it?
They're off
You're just
running.
gonna leave it there, are
You
you?
said they're off running around as if like you've watched them do like 4 or 5 laps of like the front room, 4 or 5 laps round the coffee table, and you're just stood there going,
Don't you just put it in
With
their
them-
pocket? And then it's really funny because you watch them run around going, guess what you're carrying?
"Your shitty pants."
Makes you laugh.
But no,
I mean, that made me laugh. I'll give you that.
purely selfless good deed. And I was like, oh. And then we're getting into it actually about like it's early in the podcast we're talking about it, but euthanasias, all that. And they were saying, but even the person that does it, surely they would feel some sort of goodness for actually letting someone go if that's what they want to do. I was like, no, that's proper made me think. Because ultimately, the kids might not be instinct. Like, you might not get that straight away. Anything to do with kids, but what you do get is that as they've grown up and they're a lot older and they appreciate what you've done for them as kids and all that.
You would always get a thank you.
That then
and
fills you
always
with
make you
goodness.
feel good.
You get that 1 or 2 moments, and that's usually because it equates to it.
Even a little thank you would make you feel good. So, by giving someone anything that they appreciate, you're going to get a thank you for 9 times out of 10.
Made me think.
A thank you always makes you feel a little bit better about things.
Yeah. But it was funny because it's like they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, this is probably philosophical. And then I was like,
Did your head hurt?
No. Wasn't there an episode about this on Friends that Phoebe Buffay came up with back in the day?
What about when you put like 2p in one of them little charity boxes on the counter?
It makes me feel happy because I ain't got to carry that crap around in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Not it. Do you not just?
You just want to get rid
That
of
is
the
exactly
change.
it. In fact, he's bang on.
You want to get rid of it.
You give away that 2p. They give you the change back. You pop it straight into the thing because you don't want to carry it. That's a good thing for you.
And they say thank you because you know no one else. Because you have to wipe the dust off the top of it because no one's put anything in there for months and months and months.
Unless you're in my area, which they're being continuously stolen around the area at the minute by the same person. But that's by the by. That's the whole different topic. That's for another day. That's for another day of guess what crime
we can see the bolt croppers behind you.
Dan's addicted to 2p machines at the coast.
I mean, I do live by the seas. We do have a lot of arcades. No, we don't. We have 2
in the same building.
Yeah.
Just 2 arcades.
Just 2. Yeah. We have
One's a
literally
5p machine and one's a 2p machine.
5p, bloody hell, mate. We ain't that posh.
We have 10p ones.
I've never seen a 5p one.
No, 10p.
Do you know what?
It's
Actually,
10p.
no. He says that. I don't think I've seen a 5p.
I don't think I've seen.
I've seen a 1p. I've seen a 2p. I've seen a 10p.
I've seen a 1p one, but only a long time ago now.
Yeah. I'm talking.
Two
I'm
P's
talking
and 10P's
inflation.
are the
I'm
normal,
talking inflation.
Yeah, I can't remember ever seeing a 5p one.
I suppose they're just not 10p's and 2s. 10 and 1s are more common, I suppose.
I'll be honest. I'm waiting for Pete to go. I've never seen a 20p or a 50p one either.
It's because we don't roll.
That was the point.
Yeah.
In theory, I suppose, like in like Monaco and stuff, do they have like £2 ones, or
Probably.
like big?
You know, if you go
big
to
worth
the casinos, you get ones that you can actually that just use casino chips.
I was about to say they have
You
casinos.
do legitimately.
That's
like,
mental, isn't it?
But they have like big stacked towers in them and stuff
Yeah.
that have got like millions in. Like you and they've got some. I've seen them on
Could
like
you
some of the
imagine?
platforms where you've got to actually buy in to get your chips, and you buy in with like $100 grand.
Could
Wow.
you imagine
And it's
being
chances
in
of winning
Monaco?
millions on
That's
them.
a
So
lot.
it's, yeah,
Could you imagine being in Monaco, walking into a building and seeing one of those crappy little 2p push machines?
I'd be like,
You'd-
but they'd have it because
what was going on.
they'd have it.
I'll be like,
Because,
can I have some fish and chips for this, please?
they'd have it because that'd be pretty hipster. To be fair, but to
Walking into Monaco's casino and just see one of them.
be fair, that would be to just make all of the English million and billionaires just to feel at home. To be honest, let's be honest.
That's our first Top Gear challenge. We get a flatbed truck,
And we drive it to
a
Monaco.
2p machine on the back of it. We drive into Monaco and park up near a casino.
Lando Norris, we're
Turn it
calling
on.
you out. We need your help. We know you do YouTube. You work with Quadrant, Help us out. We want to get a 2p machine somewhere in Monaco. Doesn't even have to be in a casino, perhaps. Maybe we have a UK 2p machine in a shop.
Got to be 2p as well. None of these cent
No,
nonsense.
no.
2p machine. Got to be a 2
It's got to
pence
make
machine.
0 cents, and it's got to be for the YouTube.
When I went away for that weekend a while ago for that week, there was up in Yarmouth. Always go through Facebook while I'm at Edge, go see what crap they're selling up there.
Someone was selling a 2p machine.
Was selling a 2p machine, fully working. It was 500 quid. I went,
Yeah.
you know what? If I had to spare 500 quid, it would have really tempting to buy a 2p machine. You'd
To
make
do
money
what with?
You'd make money on that. I could have it somewhere down here.
You could make
somewhere
money.
local to me.
You make money on 2p
500
machines.
quid.
That's
100%.
why they do them, mate. Why do you think they have like 30 of them in one building, mate?
100%.
They make
you make
money
on them.
They shit money. In fact, they're brilliant.
Yeah. 500 quid is well worth.
Have you ever walked away with more coins than you put in, or do you go in with £5 or whatever and put it in the machine, get your coins, and then you walk away with nothing?
No, you walk away.
I don't play the 2p machine.
My
It's been
kids,
boring as hell.
but
I'm going to be honest.
But you 100% have at some point in your life.
Yeah, when I was little.
Yeah, and
honest.
did you walk away with any pennies? Probably not.
No, I walked away with the little toy thing because that's the only reason I was playing it. You know what? No one plays a 2p machine to win 2p.
But exactly, they make money.
My kids spent, I reckon she changed up about 10 worth of 2p's to get this little bag.
She could have probably bought for like £1 off.
We went down the front a couple of days later and it was down there for like £2.50. I'm like, you spent a tenner on that.
But it was about the fun. It's about the fun, Dad.
And the thing was, she didn't actually win it because it got rested over the edge. You had to go and get someone and said, surely that's got to be mine. He was like, yeah, all right. And I opened it up and she gave it to her.
I'm gonna Google something where he got it. But there was funny enough. I don't know if either of you know the official Nerd Cubed, old school gamer YouTuber, one of the OGs. But
Vaguely.
The other day he was playing the slot machine game simulator or something. And he see if I can find it. And they played that for like. He did a stream for it on YouTube for like 12 hours.
My Ralph literally she popped her head and she went, she won that bag fair and square.
Brilliant. I have no idea what that slot machine game is, but it was phenomenal. And I just watched him play it. I must have watched him for like 2 hours playing it.
So 500 quid, well worth your money.
But we are on the topic of games coming up. The boys have been shared a little list. Not that type, and it's got games on it, and of just games that come out this year. And I've looked at April the 8th, and it turns out he's come home because it's just a game labelled Dad.
Send it to Angry
No,
James.
my dad is home. My dad's cool. My dad came cricket with me the other day. I watched cricket this week. I'm getting his cricket. I might be playing cricket. Yeah, we'll talk about that another day. I might be joining the cricket
Talk about
club.
it as much as you want, mate. It's still the most boring thing I can possibly think of.
I've enjoyed getting a bit piddled this week. It's been nice. He's like, I get it now. It's a nice excuse to be near a bar.
Yeah.
No.
Just
trying to see what
it's still really, really boring for me.
You said there was lots of games. I'm just having a look myself. What have I actually missed though this year? Tekken 8. I did see Tekken 8 was out.
Honestly, mate, I've just been looking through this list. There's a lot of stuff that's very
niche,
very indie and niche. Yeah,
but I love that. I don't care. I love that. Rugby 24 came out apparently. It's not even on Steam. That might be because it's maybe an EA origin, I suppose. Silent Hill came out January.
So, I was looking towards the end of the year. There's
play
a game there
up.
for you, Ben.
Go on.
In November the 15th.
He's making me scroll down. He's going to make you.
You're just going to tell us because I can't
No.
scroll down.
Oh, okay. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
Oh, he was being nice.
He was.
I'm
just as surprised as you, mate.
I was actually being nice.
I was expecting Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something like.
Oh my God, guys! The protagonist is a female. I'll probably still play it.
Yeah.
What do we have this month though? June. We just had. What's that thing? Elder Ring, haven't we? DLC.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
June the 18th, Blood came out. Is that literally just Blood? Oh no, we have no views for Blood. Oh okay, it's not like a gangster thing. Pete did say Drug Simulator 2 was out.
Yep.
Drug dealer simulator. Yeah.
Pretty dope. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble. I haven't got a Switch. That's quite good though. Luigi's Mansion 2. I ain't got a Switch.
I have a Switch. I wouldn't play any of those. To be fair, I've not played my Switch since I got it.
EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, F1 Manager's out soon, no?
Do you know what? I never got into those.
They're not good. They're not as good as they're not as good as you'd think they're going to be. Or they will be if you like prop it into like the fine details of F1.
But again,
because they are proper simulation. You've got to like every tiny minute detail is like makes a big difference.
But again, it might be something I'd actually enjoy, to be fair, with considering I play a lot of Football Manager, and that's very in depth as well. So that might be a little look see, especially if we can get it on a Game Pass or something somewhere. EA Sports College Football. That sounds all right. Actually, that might not be too bad. Which is weird because then Madden NFL comes out a month later. Mental. Just college, then to like the professional leagues. World of Warcraft, The War Within. Were you a World of Warcraft Link?
I've played it. It's okay. It's okay. So the thing for World of Warcraft for me is it's a monthly subscription game.
Bit of a killer.
And it really puts me off because it's like if I don't want to play for a month, I just won't play for a month.
What's...
And then to know I've got to pay again if I want to start playing again. I'm like,
that's a bit poop. Was RuneScape because I know people still play the hell out of that. Is that a monthly one?
I don't think so.
I know people play the hell out of the old school one.
I think you could pay a premium account version of it, but I think there was a free account as well.
Fair dues. I mean, there is. You boys are gonna just laugh at me. There's a legit game I want to play. I want to play Harry Potter Quidditch Champions in September. I played the original. I played the original Quidditch game on PS.
People did say it was good.
PS2, and it was an elite game. Genuinely.
Well, people were raving about Harry Potter's whatever it was, Hogwarts or whatever it was before that came out.
That was really good. That was a really good game.
It died off instantly.
The issue is that there was no ability of it sort of carrying on. Once you've done the story, you've done the story. It's one of them. It's like, it could.
I tried out.
It could have always been so much more. But again, there's still a chance.
Man of Lords that came out in April. I tried that out and got bored of it really, really quickly. And I quite like the sort of RTS games and games where you've got to build cities and things. But that for some reason with that, it was just. It was missing something, and I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I get that. There is a lot of games that haven't got an announced date yet.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was looking at some of them. There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I looked through that list, and Arc 2's on there, and that's just not coming out.
Yeah,
it's just not.
A game called Baby Steps. Okay, and Beast, and then there's Beastie Ball.
The funny thing about that list is that GTA isn't on that list.
No.
Even though we know it's coming out and hasn't been.
Although this article is 2024 upcoming game, so apparently I'm guessing.
So these
Arc
maybe
2 certainly isn't coming out this year.
Wait,
they're still working on Arc. Survival Ascended games.
This list has City Skylines 2 on it in the to be announced.
Yeah, I've noticed there's a few games on the list that are like that game's already out.
Tell though, Link, 4 days after the Assassin's Creed Shadows, I know you can say I need a new PC. Flight Simulator 2024's out.
Oh God, no.
No,
I need the new PC first. Mine. I couldn't run the last one.
That's not a game. That's not a game issue. That's not
a game issue at all. I'd love to play Flight Sim again.
That's a wallet issue. That is. Oh, I need to find out what that is. I'm gonna see if that's on Steam. It's called Kill It With Fire, but it's Kill It With Fire 2. Kill
It With Fire 2. Which means that Kill It With Fire probably is already on Steam.
Oh, Kill It With Fire 2 is already on Steam.
Oh, there you go then.
Very positive. Oh, it's got quite a cool art style, actually. You like Arachnophobia, the game, the sequel. Take on the arachnid menace alone or with friends in full campaign co-op. Wage the arachnid war across time and space and exterminate every last spider across the multiverse. Or jump in a spider hunt, PvP, and play as the 8-legged menace for the first time. What? It's mental. Love it.
Do you know what's
It's
crazy
different.
though?
I love it.
We look through all these games and like all the big name games and all the rest of it, and then the games that end up really popular are games like the games that came out of nowhere, games like Pal World
And Crab Game.
and Lethal Company.
Yeah,
No. I'm talking like games that have
smashed
actually like made a big impact on gaming.
Yeah.
Crab Game didn't. But like games like Lethal Company and Power World, they came from nowhere. No one really expected anything of them. Like Power World, when it was first announced, it's like great. It looks really stupid. Like it's Pokemon with guns. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's just not. It's not going
People
to
went
work.
crazy for it for a while.
But even now, it's still got a massive player base. Like people are still playing the crap out of it, and the same with Lethal Company. Like it's such a basic game that came from absolutely nowhere, and the same and Content Warning is very much of the same ilk as well. Like they're games that come from absolutely nowhere and just go viral. Like they go massive instantly and get a massive following. It's like people have stopped wanting to play these big blockbuster games that are, 9 times out of 10 now being released buggy and crap and just having massive issues.
They're money grabs 99% of the time.
And they've all got, your stupid flipping DLCs that give you half the game that you should have had from the beginning, and then they'll give you microtransactions and everything else just to get more and more money out of you. Whereas you've got games that just try to put the fun back into it, like Power World does, and it genuinely does. It's a fun game.
I'll tell you one game I am quite excited about to finally get a proper game with an update. 7 days.
7 days. It's been out for nearly 10 years at this point.
But it's still not out, isn't that right? Is it?
It's technically in pre-release and beta,
so weird,
which is just
stupid.
Yeah, it's mad.
But the update for that.
So it's actually this weekend has gone into streamer weekend this weekend for 1.0, which is their official launch.
Oh, it comes out today, right? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I looked
No.
at something. Oh no, sorry. What I was looking at, sorry, it comes out today.
So it's gone into streamer weekend, and then on Monday it launches as a experimental build. So it will be, they normally say it's normally 3 or 4 weeks after that it gets launched as a stable build, which is when you can actually, like most people will go and play it. Because if you play it when it's still an experimental, it's when it's still going to have bugs and issues and stuff, so you can lose saves and things. So it's just, we'll wait till it goes into stable before we move Murder Monday onto it, which is why
we've enjoyed anyway.
Which is why Murder Monday's had a bit of a facelift for this week. So obviously the videos you'll see in the videos
tomorrow,
this week, and then the video for next week you'll see a big jump in time because we've had a bit of an upgrade on the city in the server for us, so that we can just have a bit of fun because we're going to be there for another couple of weeks. We're not going to be doing it to a proper standard like we were going to. So
no, it'll be. Might as well have a bit of a laugh with it. Do you know what other game sounds like fun? And I'm going to be very careful how I say this because I think others will get in trouble. So, I went on to the new and up and coming, and the very top of the list that comes out today is Legend of the Master. Beta. And it's an anime game.
Mm-hmm. Of course it is.
People are they're horny devils, aren't they? There's no other way to phrase it. They are horny devils.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, that's popular.
Pretty much. You know what they say, don't
also,
you? It sells.
Top sellers, apparently. Top sellers. Just want to say they've put they apparently, according to me, this is the Steam Deck. Of course it is.
Well, it's probably the biggest money maker
for Steam. Yes,
it'll be Steam's top seller because it's the only thing they sell. Everything else is third-party games.
Well, yeah, that's a shite list. I'll be honest.
I downloaded Ships at Sea that came out in May, So just under a month ago, came out on the 23rd of May,
Ships at Sea.
and
That's usually where they are.
that wasn't great.
Oh, the price as well.
It looked like it was going to be a like a Euro Truck, but with shipping
Hmm.
I see
style
it.
game.
Yeah, I see it.
Just I don't know. It didn't have it for me. Maybe it would have if I put a bit more time in, but the time I spent was
I'll be
mostly
honest.
fishing, and I didn't enjoy the fishing. So
I'll be honest, I wouldn't, mate.
Yeah, you weren't too keen on that.
All reviews mixed, and if it's mixed on Steam, it's probably a stinky game.
yeah.
Like, yeah, there's all sorts. I've been thinking, I'm in gnawing about all sorts of games. Like that Taxi Life only got mixed reviews, which is a shame.
Yeah, because I thought it looked quite good first of all.
Because it looked chilled, and that was all I give a crap about. That it was just super chilled out. But yeah,
I was looking at another game today.
poor reviews.
It's called Pacific Drive. It's like a horror survival game, but you're in your car the entire time. Like, so it's all based around your car. So you've got to equip your car with like better equipment and stuff, and you're like bound to the car. You have to keep going back to the car. You can't just leave your car and run off.
Yeah.
The car's the crucial part of the whole thing. So you've got to look after it, you've got to upgrade it, you've got to, like do everything to make sure your car's in good condition as well.
Yeah. It's damn good reviews, mate. Damn good.
Yeah. So I looked at it a little bit more, and to be honest with you, as much as it does look good and it looks stunning, I'm not entirely sure my computer will run it.
I'll be honest, I'm going to say no, looking at the graphics.
And B, that
was loud.
It's got quite a lot of horror elements, so it's probably a bit much for me from what I've seen.
July 25th, House of Golf 2 looks very much like a new version of Golf with Your Friends.
Mate, they're still updating Golf with Friends.
Yeah,
they're still adding new map packs on a regular basis.
That looks very, 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 very similar. So if it's just like a new version of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be buying another one. We've already got the one that we don't play. So
just go through other ones. Let's see.
I looked at that Contraband Police or whatever it was called the other day.
Yeah, I've seen that advertised.
But that's now just saying Contraband Police Prologue, which I'm sure that's not the actual game.
No, Prologue's like an intro to the game.
Yeah. But in fact, it says excluded by preferences. What?
No idea. It's probably because it's in Russian, isn't it?
I don't know. I think my settings have changed, so yeah, I need to have a look at them. No, I can see it now. 1624. It looks a pretty sick game. I've seen lots of people playing it. My type of game. Got
quite expensive from what I remember.
£16 now.
No, that's not too right.
No,
there was
on sale.
There was a police game that I'd seen it looked very in depth.
That was Police Simulator, I can imagine. I've seen that.
Might have been, but that looked really. It was quite expensive, so that's the only reason I didn't bother picking it up.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Core Keeper comes out on August the 27th.
Core Keeper,
which is weird because I bought Maggie that game like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's out, mate. It's been out. Yeah, 8th of March 2022.
Yeah, it's listed here. Core Keeper PC August 27th.
It does still say early access in all fairness on their Steam page.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah, so I'd imagine if we search hard enough for 7 days to die, might be on there. What a game.
Prison Architect 2. I remember playing Prison Architect 1.
I played The Escapists.
That was a
dull dirt version.
3rd. Same day as your Quidditch Championship. Star Trucker. That might be quite interesting.
I had a look at that and I was a bit like, I did, because I was going to let you know about that one. Silent Hill 2 in October. Diablo 4 the same day.
My preference. Right, what is going on with my preferences? It's changed my preferences somehow.
Silent Hill what on the same day?
Silent Hill 2 and Diablo 4.
Oh, Diablo 4 is not even on this list.
I'm looking at another on October the 8th.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure didn't Diablo 4 come out last year?
I think I know what happened. I think it's because I tried to change my settings so it stopped showing me all the tiddy games. But
Okay.
I couldn't see Star Tracker for a second because of preferences apparently. A thumbs up. Didn't what come out?
Diablo 4.
I thought it did.
Might
I
have been
thought it
Diablo
did.
3 that came out before.
No, Diablo 4, I've just checked it out. Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred.
Oh, so it's the expansion for it then.
It must be an expansion for that one then.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird combo.
Yeah,
that Star Tracker.
this list is bad, by the way. It's not a good one.
Well, find a better one. We can look at that
Link,
next time.
this could be good for you.
Apple.
I didn't even look at the game, just the title. Sky Oceans, Wings for Hire. September the 18th.
That sounds like an awful game. I can't lie, Pete.
No, Link, don't even look at it. It looks like a kid's game.
It sounded like it, if I'm honest.
I thought it might have been some.
To be honest with you, to me, it sounds like it was named by an AI. It doesn't sound like anybody's put any effort into that at all.
What the car? I've got to say what this is. What the car?
Is that literally what it's called?
It's
Probably
called
a game
What the
about
Car.
cars.
What the car?
Maybe it's a game where you got to go around and repossess stuff.
An absurdly silly adventure full of racing, laughs, and unexpected surprises. Roll, sprint, jump, fly, and sneeze your way to victory on the racetrack. Okay, we won't be getting that one.
I'd love to do a game like a repossession game. Do you know, like did you ever used to watch like Lizard Lick Towing and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'd love to do a repo game like that. It'd be great.
What, like driving around in like a tow truck for like days on end?
Well, no, you just get a big wrecker and you like find your place and then just drive up and drive off with their car. And it's like, see ya.
And you get shot and risks of that. I'm quite good.
What was it? What was that shipping game you was on about, Link?
Which one?
The one you weren't too keen on with the fishing.
Oh, Ships at Sea.
There's one coming out soon. Ship Simulator 2024.
I'm not buying another one. Give it a chance.
Yeah, this one looks okay, but so did the other one originally.
Yeah. And then the other one's still got potential, in all fairness. It was still in early access. They could still do good things with it. It's just at the moment it's not there.
No. But yeah, I about the others I'm looking forward to at the minute. Like you said, a lot of the games that have done well and haven't been really hyped up, they just kind of hit.
They've just kind of come out of nowhere. Yeah.
I've seen people playing Republic of Pirates. But not my cup of tea personally. Oh, Pete, I've got good news for you. Drug Dealer Simulator 2 is on sale already for 10% off.
Already.
10% off.
It come out a couple of days ago.
2 days ago.
That's a good sign.
It was probably on sale from release, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. They normally have release sales.
Because then it's like, what the hell is that? I'm not even going to read that one out. I will. Wow. Okay. I've changed my settings and I've realised maybe I've changed my settings too much.
Okay.
Are you getting the list that I get now?
It's don't disturb. No, not even gonna. No. It's something I'd find on an orange and black site.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we've got FM25 that's due out in November.
I didn't know Halfords make games.
Good save. You Americans, Halfords is a handy shop for cars and bicycles and things like that.
Yeah. With an orange and black logo.
College Bowl looks sick because it's American football. It's all like pixel style, like old school arcade stuff. Well, it's pretty cool. But yeah.
What games are you guys looking forward to? That's probably a good way to end it because let's be honest, we're just going to sit here looking through this list forever otherwise. So, what games is everybody else looking forward to? And tell us what games you want to see us play, because we need suggestions. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just tell us anything. Tell us anything, please.
Big catch, tackle box. Okay. Yeah. And no, Link is right. Do as the man says, and then do the following. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will catch
Still
you
hasn't lit up for us, by the way.
in. Oh, what if they like it and then please leave a like. Do a like.
Do you know, I watched
leave
a video
thumbs
earlier.
up. Leave a like.
Video earlier, and some guy was talking about how much he liked something, and it was nothing to do with the like button whatsoever. He just said the word like in a sentence, and it lit up, and I was like, "Are we?"
Did a setting thing? I don't.
Right,
but yes, we will catch you in.
Please like
the next one.
See ya.
Peace.
I was expecting you to say
Like.